Hello, greetings. Good evening. How are you doing?
You're fine, Francis. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are things? How is Wednesday?
Wednesday is difficult with the installation. There are tons of steps which, for us who are not good at IT, becomes a bit confusing at some point.
Yeah,
So
I'm
on
very
my side,
sorry.
I haven't been able to install because there are so many steps which I've failed to follow.
Okay, but I've provided also the video tutorial. Did you manage to follow it?
Yeah, I tried, but I failed somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So probably my suggestion would be if we can go step by step with you so that we save time because
The
I can
challenge
see that
is
yeah.
we can go step by step, but at some point I have to switch off the internet connection.
It's a challenge now.
That could be a very big challenge, and that's why I opted to record at least a video tutorial that can assist at some point. Because
I don't know, maybe let us hear from others. This was my perspective.
okay,
Yeah.
maybe before we go to others, maybe what actually was the challenging part? Maybe at least if I can know that part, I might be having something to add on it.
For example, if I open from my email,
Mm-hmm.
you are mentioning of a blue color.
Mm-hmm.
Then if I look at my the document,
Mm-hmm.
I see some difference in terms of steps. There's something that you are mentioning, but when I go to the download from the document you sent,
Mm-hmm.
from the link you sent, I
Mm-hmm.
don't see exactly some of the steps match with what you sent to us.
All right. Let hope you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
I'm opening my browser and I want to check on a certain link that I've provided to you. Maybe let me check on the direct, let me go direct to the email address that I've shared.
Yeah.
I provided like we have this link, the first one, right?
Yeah.
But also there is another link which I shared with you. It is within the PPTs. Do you remember it? It is within the presentation file. The presentation file. Don't worry, you have the presentations and this one. The link is this one.
Which one are you referring to?
Let me stop sharing this screen and show you another screen. On the presentation that I've sent. Hello, Michael.
Yes, I can hear you. I was, yeah.
On the
I didn't go to the presentation. I was using the link you sent in our email.
all right.
Yeah.
That's why I opted again to use the video, at least to clarify some stuff. Because on the link that I've shared, actually, it's a software that is within in my Google Drive, and it's a bit challenging to access the drive, and then it's as if you will be doing like twice downloading the software. So to go straight forward, you might
Link, and when I follow the steps
opt
the
to
steps in YouTube that you mentioned were different from what I was
the steps were
from the link.
almost the same if you have downloaded the file.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the difference, it is just a place that you are downloading the file, but the other procedures remain constant. So maybe let me walk you through the procedures. I think in order to save our day and our time, that will serve.
Yeah, especially the time. Yeah.
Okay. So for instance, we have this link. It is within the slides that I've provided, and I'll open this in the web browser. Hope you see my browser.
No, we still see. Okay.
It's a browser now. It's an email address, I think. The email, something like that. So I'm opening the link that I've shared. And for those who maybe they're missing this class, I'm recording the session. So just immediately after this, I'll provide the copy of the session. So don't worry about it. So after opening this site, you can just redo it another time. You can just scroll down here, and then you shall find this. We have these two options. We have the one with a red hyperlink and the other with a blue hyperlink. I prefer to go for the crack only and leaving the other option. Then when this kind of page opens, we have this free download, super fast download, and create a download link. Just I prefer use the free download. The super fast and the other option that might bring us some problem, but just use the free download, and it will create a download link just for some seconds. Then you can click this button, and then it will be downloaded in your computer. So I don't need to re-download in my computer because I've done that before. So I can just pause this. So Michael, have you got those? Have you got me up to that point?
Yeah, that's why I was saying that. That's why I was facing difficulties because I was using the link in the email. Okay. That's why I was seeing different steps from this one. When I was looking at the YouTube,
okay,
it was different from what I was seeing the link that I had.
All right, I think we can opt for this option at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
And
Perfect.
so after downloading it, you get something like, let me share another screen for too easy. So after downloading, you'll be getting this kind of file, which actually it is a zipped folder. So just immediately after downloading, don't extract this file until you have disabled your internet connectivity and you have disabled the antivirus plus the security settings in your computer. So let me get tempted to disable them while I'm connected with an internet. So my computer might be hacked, but I think I have no option. But for your side, I prefer at least try to switch off the internet connectivity, then go for disabling those two components, the security settings and the firewall settings. Okay? Please don't do those two procedures without disabling the internet connectivity of your machine. You might get into troubles. Okay?
Okay.
So to do that, you can just you can open your, let me stop sharing this screen and opt for another screen. And let me do this. You can go to the window button in your computer and just search for, maybe you can just write Windows security, something like that. And then you open the security settings of your computer. And for those who are using Windows machine, this is the kind of the screen that they will see. And then you have virus and threat protection, and you have firewall and network protections. So you need to disable these stuffs. So you can click on virus and threat protection. Then you can go down here to virus and threat protection settings. Then you can click manage settings. And then you need to switch off all these components. Okay? So I won't switch off them at this point because I'm connected to the internet and anything can happen on the cyberspace. So you just need to put this off. For instance, you can just do like this and it will prompt you something like this. So after, when you are done with the installation process, you can just bring them, you can just switch them on. So I'll put them on. at this point. Then you can go to firewall and network protection. Then you can click on domain network like this. Then you can put this off. Again, you get back to firewall and network protection, private network, you put it off. Again, public network, then you put it off. Okay? Are we together?
Yes, we are following you.
Yeah, so after putting off all the virus and the firewall and network protection, you can just close this, and then you just need to extract this folder. For instance, let me copy it, create a new folder, maybe SPSS. I can paste it inside here. I'm just pasting it in another folder just to show you the process. Otherwise, I could extract it on the downloads folder. So I can right click and extract files. Then I'll just click OK. Then it takes some time to extract it. Then when it's done, you'll open this folder, which it has been extracted. And then sorry, I think my network will. Sorry, I think my network went off, but I do remember the place that we were, so I can share this. So after extracting, basically after extracting, you'll be having this folder. It's a subfolder, so you can click it to open it. Then you get another folder. Then you end up getting like two folders. You have the license and the setup folder. So in order for you to get a place that you can install, you need to click on the setup. Then you can scroll down to the place that it has been written IBM SPSS statistics 26.msi. And on the right-hand side, it is window installer. So you just need to click on this file, and it will be the installation wizard will be prompted, and you can proceed installing it. So when the installation process ends and you open the SPSS file, the SPSS software, at some point it might request you to for something like a license and something like that. So if it asks you for licensing the software, you have this file of license. So you can open it, and then you can open this readme.txt to read actually what you're required to do with this. So you can just open this one, and then it provides you with some direction. So it tells you to install the app, and then you need to copy the L service to install into the directory, the actual place that the software it has been installed. So L service file, it is within the license folder, which is this one. So you just need to copy it, and you go and paste it to the place that the SPSS software it has been installed. Most of the time, it is installed in your computer. It is within local disk C and under program files. Then you find it is IBM, then SPSS statistics version 26. Then inside here, you need to just to paste the L service folder, which you have copied from the license subfolder. So on my side, I have already pasted it inside here, so I can just keep this file. So just as simple like that. Are we together? Hello, Michael.
Hello. Yeah, we're together.
Yeah, have you captured the procedures?
Yeah, theoretically, I've seen the procedure. Now, I don't know whether when I practice, what will happen.
I think we better practice because it is very hard to proceed if we have failed to install the software.
Okay.
On my side, I find it worthy if both of us, all of us have managed to install the software, then we proceed with other practices. On my side, I find it more practical rather than just to show you you are supposed to do this and that while actually you're not doing on your end.
Excuse me, I had a problem with my laptop, so I have to go to technician tomorrow.
Oh, very sorry, sir.
Yes, maybe I'll install it tomorrow.
Okay. So I need to get a suggestion from us all. Can we proceed with the practice for today, or I wait for all of us to be on the same page? I mean, for all of us to have installed the software.
I think because you provided the questionnaire, we can go on installation and filling the questionnaire.
Actually, I've provided the question. The questionnaire is not for filling. All right, you can fill it. Then just take it as a demo questionnaire. In
Sure.
fact, it's not the actual evaluation of this program and whatever. Just take it as a demo, and we are going to use it while we are doing the practice. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I think. Yeah, I think my suggestion would be, since we haven't installed and we have supported us to see how to do it. If you think there's any component which you can start with without us having the software, I think it would be a good starting point instead of postponing and waiting for the software, because I guess this might take some time people to concentrate and yeah, and given the time again, that's my wallet again. So if you have something that doesn't need us to have a software today,
okay,
or right now, you can continue, and then one of the assignments will remain with this instruction, and then we can install it overnight. And in case of any challenge, maybe everyone will be sharing or asking you separately later on day. Or
all right.
That's
Let me
my question for the group.
I think that. Hello.
Yes, we do hear you, sir.
Yes. Will you hear me?
Yeah, yes, Stefan, you're welcome.
Yeah, I download it in my computer, and I disable the connection and the connection security.
Okay.
But I think that I did a mistake somewhere. I didn't complete it.
All right.
So I got that tube you sent to us, how you will assist us to manage. I think it needs time, and I think it will be nice for us to practice instead of go far to go to another step. I think this is very important to find even the technician.
Hello, Stefano.
Today, and when we'll come tomorrow.
All right. If that is the case, that actually implies that we do kill our today's session. Let me check on my checklist. what actually I was supposed to do for today, and then we can decide. I can assist to decide. So I've just shared my PPT. So basically it was, we were supposed to start with our homework, then the installation procedures, which actually I've provided the video and also I've shared the insight on this session. Then I had an overview of a SPSS software. Then we are supposed to do the questionnaire coding, and then we are supposed to do some of the descriptive statistics, the very basic, and to deduce some charts. And these are just the installation links and whatever. So maybe one thing that I can do for this moment, I think I can just show you just in the bigger picture how that the software looks like, and then I'll provide a guide for questionnaire coding as well. Meanwhile, I do expect on your side you'll be working on installing the SPSS software and filling the questionnaire, the sample questionnaire that I've provided. So then I'll prepare something just like a guide. It might be a video or a document that actually will be guiding us through the coding of the questionnaire and something like that. So let me show you just the software, how does it looks like, and maybe some of its part, and then we might close for today. And while you'll be doing those two activities. So let me stop sharing this screen. If that's okay.
It's okay, Francis.
It's okay. All right. So let me share another screen. In fact, this is how the SPSS software that actually you'll be installing looks like at the very moment that actually it opens. So basically, it has the two parts. On below, we have the data view and the variable view. So by default, it opens on the variable view, which actually you need to define the several variables that actually they'll be reflected in your questionnaire. The variable that you're going to analyze, you'll be defining them on the variable view. And actually, when you click on this part, it will tell you to write a variable. Maybe I might write question one. Question one, then the type. By default, it says it's numeric, but actually it can be a comma, it can be a scientific notation, it can be a date, a currency, and whatever. We shall see while you'll be doing practice. Then we have a data view, and as you can see, our data, it has a reflection from the variable view. So this was my first variable, which it was question one. So I might be having question two, question three, and whatever. And I'll be entering the data from the questionnaires. So this actually, this how it looks like. And on the top part, we have the file. If you want to save, if you want to export and whatever, you can also edit. You can edit your data and whatever. Then you can transform. You can view your data. You can redefine the variable properties, and you can do a number of things down here. Then you can transform. For instance, you want to do some computation on the variables. Then there is analysis. If you want to perform the descriptive statistics, several analysis. If you want to generate the reports, and you can do a lot of things on an analyze tab. Then you have a tab for graphs if you want to build a chart, and a number of stuff also it can be done under that functionality. You have utilities, which actually define the variable, control of the variable, identifiers, and a number of things. You have extensions. There are some of the functionality that actually are not within the software. If you want to extend, you can go to extension hubs and something like that. Then You have windows. If you want to split this window and another window, it's okay. And this is the chat for help. And also we have the second row, which actually it has some of the field that actually resembles from the top functionalities like file, saving. You can print your document, you can import, you can recall recently used dialogues, you can redo, you can undo, and you can go to a certain case, you can go to a certain variable, and you can check the variables from here. It's just a quick menu. Also, you can do the descriptive statistics, and you can find a certain data or a certain variable. You can split the file. You can select some cases, some variables. For instance, you have two datas or two variables in the column or in a row. You need just to do analysis of them. You can just use this feature. Then you can put a labels on certain variable. For instance, a variable, it was renamed as A. You can say this is 1. And you can use variable sets, and you can customize this toolbar to appear the way that you want. So basically, this is how the software is. And the next procedure, from actually knowing just the bigger picture of it, the next thing that actually we want to do it is to transform the questionnaire that we're having in the way that SPSS will understand, and in the way that the software can assist us to perform several analyses. So this is just a bigger picture of the software. If you have any question regarding it, you can just ask me, or you can just write on the chat, and then I'll respond to them. And then you proceed with the homework. And I do hope when we meet in the coming session, we can do the coding, the data coding, when we can do a number of stuffs on our practical session. So you're welcome, colleagues. If you have questions, you have anything to add on just a short thing that I've presented.
I think for me, it's not a question, but it is a reflection.
Okay.
In terms of timing for the training vis-a-vis the expected outcome. So I'm still wondering whether we'll be able to achieve, because I was trying to look at the previous outline which you provided. I find like there were a lot of things that we need to cover, although they were in short outline. So I'm wondering whether this will be able to cover within the limited time we have, and also whether we'll be able also to respond to our needs, because we are attending the training. The objective is that so that we are able to do it by ourselves or with the virtual assistance, maybe from ourselves as students. So, for example, if I look at the regression and the correlation, so I'm wondering whether this will be able to cover within the limited time of this week.
Yeah, that also is I had that concern before, but time might be limited. And I see we have remained with just 2 days. We have tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. We have Thursday and Friday. But what actually we are going to do, we might add some time tomorrow. Tomorrow we might extend to 2 hours and 30 minutes, as well as on Friday also we are going to extend like 2 hours. But I'll request on your side at least to get another day, maybe any day of the next week, to cover some stuff that actually we failed to finish during these 2 days which have remained. Because on my side, the issue is not just to finish, or it's not just to wind up the objectives and whatever, but the issue is how, the way that we all have reached on the common understanding, and how we are able to use the tool. And yeah, that is the bigger concern on my side. So maybe we can do for 2 days and see the point that we have not accomplished. Then we can take a request from your side. If you can provide me with an extra day, definitely probably on next week, then we can see how we can end the missing parts. I know we have
even the whole week. Next week you can take the whole, not on single day.
there are some people, they do have some issues also. They have other responsibilities. So it won't be fair to them if you can take the whole week.
Yeah, and that's the challenge, because we work in different institution, organization, so it becomes difficult to come in consensus when exactly we have to meet again, because we need everyone to enjoy and also get the stuff. And this is the only opportunity that we needed to at least maximize learning and also get some input from you and the guidance.
Yeah.
So
the other approach that I'm thinking, Michael and Johanna,
yes.
I'll try my level best to develop some of the video tutorials, like the one I've did on the procedures of installation. I'll try my level best also overnight to record a video of questionnaire coding and to perform descriptive statistics. So at least when we meet tomorrow, we have the picture of the thing that we'll be doing. So I believe it will reduce the time, the meetup time, and maybe we might be able to go to another component. So at least I think that approach might assist at some point.
Yeah, I think that approach will be helpful.
Yeah.
And also, we are taking this forum as a part of learning, because this online learning has some challenges.
Sure.
We are not posing everything to you to blame, but it's something that we also, what are the lessons we can draw from this workshop that we are having? So it's a learning process that you can take. Let us take it that way.
I understand that, sir. So I think we close for today, and you keep working on the homework, but just keep in touch in case you face any challenge. I'm just available by any means, phone calls, WhatsApp, email, any means that actually suits you. Just reach me in order. We want all of us to reach on the common goal. Okay?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
So thank you.
No, Francis.
Yes, sir.
This is out of the subject. If you can assist me, if you have a knowledge of computer, I tried to search for the problem of my computer. Say the DNS problem. It has a problem of DNS. I don't know what is it.
DNS, it is domain name service.
The network is no longer working. That's the problem.
Okay, Joanna, maybe where are you located? In which region? Or?
I'm in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
Addis Ababa. Okay, and have you tried to consult an IT technician somewhere?
We are working at home, so tomorrow I'll try to look if someone is at the office. But
okay, most of the time,
currently we are working at home. We are not going at the office.
So this time, are you using your smartphone, right?
No, I'm using the office laptop, which cannot install anything.
Okay, most of the time, the challenge with DNS, it is the type of internet connectivity that we are using. For instance, majority of us with their laptops, they're using Wi-Fi, and sometimes there are those crashes with DNS. So I think when you meet the IT technician or whatever, he or she might assist you in solving. It's just an issue of settings.
If that is the case, I may go to the cable network at the
yeah,
office, then
yeah.
it might work.
Try with a cable network and see if
Okay.
anything can mature on your side. Very sorry
Thank
for the
you.
challenge, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right. So thank you. I'll send you the recording of this session. And for our colleagues who have not managed to join, they will also enjoy our discussion and what we had. So let's meet tomorrow, the same time.
Okay, thank you, Francis.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.